Can you see us all? Yeah, okay. Okay, so now we're gonna look at our lists and focus really on like themes of likes. Any types of recreation that you like in different categories, or you just like and you've carried from past and up until future. Like Pam, what were some themes that you noticed?
A lot of exercise, skiing and working out,
Mm-hmm.
and I guess that's all.
Yeah, which are all really good because those like the healthy benefit of recreation. And would you say you choose to do those intrinsically for yourself, or were you motivated by, somebody else?
My own going to the gym type workouts or working out at home is intrinsic.
Mm-hmm.
The reason I go skiing is because the family wants to go skiing, so that is extrinsic.
Yeah. Yeah. What about you, Christine?
Mine are really mostly with people. I like to do things with people.
Socially. Yeah. Now, would you say is that intrinsically motivated, extrinsically, a little bit of both?
I think both. Yeah, because the things I like doing by myself, like baking and reading the paper and word puzzles, are really the only things I like to do by myself.
Okay. But as if you know, is it from past to present? Are these, what category were most of these activities, or what timeline were most of these activities in?
All.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
So it's carried over and evolved through. And then, so are those part of your future? Some things you would like to continue doing?
Yeah.
What about you, Tim? Any themes? Any likes?
I had a hard time writing things that I didn't like. For some reason, none really came to mind.
Yeah. But do you think that's because you knew you didn't like to do it, so you chose not to participate?
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
And otherwise, there was a lot of sports and outdoor activity.
Oh. Yeah.
Seems to be a trend.
Mm-hmm. And were those mostly like intrinsically for yourself, or did you have exterior, extrinsic motivations?
I think most of it was intrinsic.
Mm-hmm. Good. What about you, Jay?
Well, I noticed that my social activities and my less physical activities had carried over from past, present, and things I plan to do in the future for sure.
Okay.
My less physical things, the things I used to do, I don't do right now, but I'd like to in the future, and that seems to be a trend. Something I need to flip the switch on.
Okay. Well, next we're going to be talking about barriers and setting goals and how to reach those desired activities you'd like to do in the future.
Okay.
So yeah, so we had kind of a wide. Everybody seemed to have different activities that they like to do, like types of activities, and you seem to know like yourself what you like to do. So going to like the future or even present, like the activities that you don't participate in, and that can be for a number of reasons people don't participate in. Is time is a huge barrier for people, money, the resources of just how do you access that activity, family commitments, and just feeling like lack of skill, like you don't know enough about that activity or how to do it and you don't think you'd be able to. Now, so we'll start with you, Pam. What are some of the future activities you like to do, or any barriers you found that have prohibited you from doing desired activities?
Well, we want to do like a family vacation using our timeshare, but we haven't done it because the grandchildren are too young. So in the future, when the grandchildren are a little bit older, then we want to do like a family vacation to Disney World. So that's about the only thing that I have for that.
Okay, so yeah, that's kind of like coordinating timing of everything.
Right.
And because once the kids are older, you're gonna probably have to coordinate the time with all the families for when everybody can go.
Right. Right. Or do separate trips, but as long as we have to wait till the grandchildren are old enough to make it,
Mhm.
they're ready for that.
Yeah, but overall, do you feel like you participate in the types of activities for leisure that you wish to and are happy with your leisure lifestyle?
Yes, presently we have great leisure lifestyle,
Yeah.
and we can do things with the grandchildren at home.
Mhm.
So
Yeah.
it's just the trip thing that's for the future,
Yeah.
but everything else is good.
Okay. Right. What about you, Christy? What are some barriers that you found prohibit you from participating?
I would say just like my personal exercise, how I used to do it with either organized sports or going to the gym. I don't in the present or so in the future, but I would say like the barrier, and I know it's like a barrier that I've kind of made, like I can probably get around the barrier, but I have chosen not to
Mm-hmm.
a lot of times about the kid, schedule, time.
So that
So
could be
it's
a
not,
goal.
yeah, it's not a big enough priority for me yet, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of what I must be saying to myself, that it's not important enough to me
Mm-hmm.
to do it, to get past those barriers.
Yeah, but that could be said as your values, like maybe you put your family first over yourself, which is fine.
Mm-hmm.
So,
So, yeah, but, yeah, that would be it for barriers.
what about you?
In looking at the future activities, I think the only barrier that I see in my theme would be as you get older, it may be harder to do some of the more strenuous things or active things. So I think that's the only barrier that I see on my sheet.
Okay. Yeah, but that's good to recognize from a healthy perspective. And that would include like having the skills and just a healthy level in order to do that. And then if you is something that you really want to do, like what modifications would you have to make in order to participate in that activity, but maybe just modify it for your own physical safety. What about you, Jay?
The biggest barriers for me are going to be time and like just intrinsic motivation right now because, working and then not getting home till late. Last thing I want to do is jump on the treadmill and then we gotta cook dinner and like she had mentioned the kids. So it's like I don't want to do that. And the weekends comes and it's like I know I'm going to have to be busting my hump, all week again. So I want to just relax and not do much. Which and I need to kind of get out of that mindset though.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's the time thing during the week and it's the motivation thing on the weekends.
Mm-hmm.
Biggest barriers.
Yeah, and it sounds like, I guess it's just finding even just like little, like obviously like there's important time things that you can't, like work and family, like those are top priorities, but finding just even like half hour, like smaller increments of time to cut out.
Mm-hmm.
But again, also motivation is another huge
Mm-hmm.
barrier that a lot of people face. So, I just forgot time, but did you find did you learn anything new about from this activity, realize patterns and likes and activities that you currently do and would like to carry over in the future? This activity really was just, again, self-awareness. So learning just about yourself and looking from the outside in. Did anybody notice or learn anything new about themselves that they hadn't really before?
Yeah, I find it's uncomfortable for me to talk about the things that I don't do right now. And looking at it, I was looking at the things I used to do, look at the things I want to do, but look at things I currently do.
Noticing there
It's a
gaps
self-awareness
there?
kind of thing, totally.
Okay.
Yeah, and things I need to start doing just for health, for basic health related reasons. So
Good, well, that leads into the like, so now what? Like,
Right.
what are you gonna do in order
And
to?
I've been in that pre-contemplation stage for exercise for about 3 or 4 years now.
Mhm.
You know, thinking about, yes, this is what I need to do, but
Mhm.
haven't actually really done it. So
Mhm.
that's where I'm at with that.
Yeah. Well, in another class, we would talk about goal setting and the importance of the different steps that you take to actually help you follow through with goals that you set. But I hope this was enjoyable and beneficial to all of you in discovering some of your likes and dislikes. And again, just noticing like themes and patterns for what you would like to do in the future for your therapeutic or for your leisure lifestyle. And thank you for taking the time and doing this.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thanks.
All set with that, Kate?
Yes.